Hey, it's Dave White with Quad City Safety, here to talk about Tingley's new series of rain jackets, pants and hoods, Iron Eagle series. And what we're looking at here, I mean, rain suits can be fairly boring, but the thing is a lot of times, again, they are disposable, get ripped easy. So this one's got a little beef to it, but there's a little extra things, and we're going to work through it here. So this guy has a coating. So we have kind of a nylon base, but over the top of that is PU. So we're getting some level of chemical resistance. So basic stuff. We're not talking anything that's really aggressive. Let's say we're in ketones or something like that. Probably not a match here, but if we're just in oils, alkalides, salts, whatever that may be, this would be a good choice for that. With that said, what kind of gives it the chemical resistance is, again, this shell here. So this is polyurethane kind of treated over that nylon. So we're getting something that's going to be fairly light. It's going to be flexible, so if we're moving around, I'll give you it's a little noisy when you first get it on. But again, we're wearing something that's fairly light. There's some features that I really like in like these sleeves. So as we can see, that has elastic in the sleeve, and once we are in it and we roll the guy back down here, so we're able to get that watertight, because again, when we're out in the elements and we're getting, just thrashed by the rain, keeping dry is very important to you. These buttons, so we can make something that fits or customize that fit. The next thing that's really interesting about it is the seams. So all these seams are actually kind of like, if you can imagine, they kind of heat them up and melt them. So they're sealed. So it's not material that's going to allow moisture or whatever, let's say you're in those oils or whatever, to flow through. It has this little storm guard. So as we can see, we put that in there, and these are really heavy duty buttons. We're creating that, we're how to say, maybe not a chemically resistant, but it's going to be hard to get stuff to pass through that closure. But again, pulling on that zipper, so you can kind of see a lot of rain suits, that would be enough for them to fail. The final thing to really think about, well, let's go into colors. Not one color, so it's not a Henry Ford model where you only have to choose black. You can get green, you can get yellow, you can get blue. You can get a jacket, you can get a pant, you can get an additional hat. So heck, you can get a green and yellow. So if you're a Packers fan, you can do that. So with that said, the final thing that I really wanted to talk about, that when I read it originally and wanted to do the review on the product, was, they kind of made a claim about snag resistance. Because a lot of times when you're wearing these and you're working, a lot of people are not just wearing them to run around in the rain, we're actually working, is that they get snagged. So as you can see, I'm really getting in there to it. And we're not doing anything, I'm leaving these marks just so you can kind of see that, but I haven't penetrated or actually snagged the coat yet. Still going. Where most rain suits, if I were to do that too, I would have damaged, I would have made a hole or cut it. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is the cheapest mousetrap that I've ever seen. So it's priced, but it's priced to its features and the longevity of the garment. So if you're somebody that wears raincoats, water protection, you're out in the elements and you need something that's durable. Again, we're looking at something that's really durable, and you're gonna pay a little bit for it, but you're gonna have something where you're not constantly disposing of those $10 crappy rain suits.